It was a dramatic moment at Uhuru Park today. Kalonzo Musyoka, standing before a charged crowd of Wiper supporters, made his boldest political move yet. He told the Gen Zs to shoot Ruto at the ballot, turning the president's controversial shoot in the legs remark into a political weapon. Kalonzo was not just making a joke. He was sending a message that the youths, the same group Ruto once called hustlers, can use their votes to fight back. At the same event, Kalonzo officially accepted to be Wiper's 2027 presidential candidate by promising a new Kenya, one free from offer, taxation, and jobless also fear. Welcome to my channel, ladies and gentlemen. This is DMtv Kenya, the home of fearless political analysis and deep storytelling, bila upendeleo na bila uoga. To all our returning subscribers, asanteni sana. You make this conversation possible. And if you are new here, please subscribe, like the video, and join this growing family that believes in truth and critical thinking. Today's story is very interesting. Kalonzo Musyoka's comeback is here and is not holding back. From Uhuru Park to social media, I want to tell you that his message has exploded. But what does this really mean for 2027, and how will President Ruto respond? Without wasting much time, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to break it down. Uhuru Park has always been the home of revolution, from riders' rallies to calls for democracy. By choosing this venue, Kalonzo wanted to send a message of liberation and defiance. It was more than a party meeting, and it was a launchpad of rebellion against Ruto's government. Gen Zs have been on the streets demanding justice, and Kalonzo Musyoka positioned himself as the voice of the youth movement. He was not talking to old politicians. He was talking to the digital warriors, the one-term generation, the keyboard rebels, and those who can change Kenya with one vote. When President Ruto said that police should shoot protesters in the legs, it created outrage. Kalonzo's reply was to shoot Ruto at the ballot. It turned anger into action. It's a masterstroke in political communication. Alitumia maneno ya President Ruto kumgeukia yeye mwenyewe. This was fearless and emotionally powerful, especially for Gen Zs who feel betrayed by high taxes and broken promises. The phrase shoot at the ballot is now trending because it gives young people an unviolent weapon, their vote. For the first time, Kalonzo dropped all hesitation. He officially declared that he will run for president in 2027. Sijui venye Gachagua atasema kesho, but wacha tungoje. His message, I want to tell you that a Kenya that is fair, affordable and safe, that's what he promised. He promised to cut unnecessary taxes like the affordable housing levy, create trade jobs, lower fuel and electricity costs, and end abductions. He went ahead and said that these are not empty promises. They are concrete plans, justice, opportunity, and dignity for all. This is the new Kalonzo, more confident, bolder, and speaking directly to the youth and working class. Let's be honest, ladies and gentlemen. Gen Z now controls the streets and the narrative. They've proven that hashtags can shake government policy and force parliament to listen. Kalonzo knows that whoever wins Gen Z wins 2027. By saying that register to vote is not just building numbers, is building a youth army, digital and fiscal, and ready to change leadership peacefully. Na kama vijana wataamuka ukweli, uchaguzi wa 2027 utakuwa tofauti kabisa. This rally also showed something bigger, the return of alliances. Kalonzo was not alone. He was joined by Rigathi Gachagua, Fred Matiang'i, Martha Karua, Eugene Wamalwa, and Justin Muturi. The lineup is not by accident. It shows a silent coalition of reformists and rebels forming outside Ruto's inner circle, a group that could become the real threat in 2027. Imagine a front combining Kalonzo's peace politics, Matiang'i's discipline, and Gachawa's boldness. That's a force Ruto can't ignore. Ruto's strategy is clear. Hold Rift Valley, win Park, Mount Kenya, and divide the opposition. But if the opposition unites under Kalonzo or a youth-packed alliance, the mathematics changes completely. Kalonzo's message was not just to Ruto, it was also a warning to Raila Odinga. If you step aside, I am ready to carry the torch. And this time is speaking the language of the people, not the elite. Shoot Ruto at the ballot could easily become the new campaign anthem of 2027. At Uhuru Park today, you could feel the energy, the anger, hope, and pride all mixed together. Kalonzo spoke calmly but firmly. He connected with ordinary Kenyans tired of economic struggle and government allowance. For many Kenyans, this was not politics. It was personal. It was about dignity. It was about justice and the right to be heard. Kalonzo Musyoka has finally stepped out of Raila's shadow. He has no longer, or he will never be silent again. He's now the voice of resistance, using empathy and strategy to challenge the power. The phrase used today, shoot at the ballot, might go down in history as the spark that ignited a new political revolution. But the big question remains, can Kalonzo Musyoka maintain the same energy until 2027? And will Gen Z turn protest energy into real thoughts? Drop your thoughts below and don't forget to subscribe. Like this video and share this video so more Kenyans can join the discussion. And this is DMtv Kenya, where the truth meets the courage. Thank you and goodbye.